will be part of it. So that you will not just be FFO from God. For what you want from God alone is what you want. When God needs men, you are not available. So we are on the feed. Men are still on the feed. And we'll continue like that till Friday before we have a retreat here for every worker, every disciple, and member of the commission. I'm not saying member of the church. So those who have the burden and the same passion. So our Bible study is geared at showing us the event of the end time. The theme for this evangelism is about second coming of Jesus, and is declared as last warning. Last what? Last warning. In the vigil overnight, I was telling people some facts, some of the preparation. Today you begin to see a kind of rancor. Many of you that they hear the news now, I believe you heard the news now, that UK is protesting against Islam. Germany is protesting against Islam. And it's spreading. And suddenly it's going to enter Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, they are going to demolish the mosque. As they are demolishing some of the mosque now, they are going to demolish the mosque at that temple. It's a great sign of the second coming. It's Sodawurumawa. And that temple, where they have the temple powered by Solomon, where they saw the glory of God that came down heavily. It was demolished. And Nehemiah, Ezra, they built it again. And it was demolished again. And now we have mosque there. But it's a prophecy. So that mosque is coming to be demolished too. So immediately I begin to hear that great move. I said, wow, it's coming to pass. No, they don't want Islam in Germany. They are fighting against Islam in UK now. And it's spreading to almost 2 more countries. You know, we are seeing some of these events. But excuse me, I'm still coming to open our eyes to many things. This is the topic that make me to be born again. This is the topic that build me up. And this is the topic that make me to determine I am not practicing religion. I want to make heaven. The moment I open your eyes to see what is called hellfire, you will know that it's not the hellfire people are saying they saw. Nobody have seen that hellfire. Nobody. It's not in any revelation of anybody. Those who see hell, they don't see hell. They only saw AIDS. Eshu will not beat anybody in hellfire. No single person will be a boss on anybody in hell. Everybody will be equal, including devil. So, if that's why Jesus Christ was saying that, what shall it profit a man if he gain this whole world and he lose that eternal life? If you gain the whole world, and whatsoever you want to gain in the whole world, you cannot gain. You can't enjoy life for 100 years. It's not possible. You cannot. If you say, even if they give back to you in a rich home, you can't enjoy life in this world for 100 years. By the time you are 80, by the time you are 70, even, you will know that you have problem. So those who struggle begin to make it, eat, enjoy at the age of 30. By the time they are clocking 90, they will be begging God for death. You won't enjoy everything. So when the Bible now says, what shall it profit them if you gain this whole world? 1,000 years here on earth is a day before God. And I'll be telling us, that means if you spend 100 years, you only spend 2 hours, 40 minutes. What shall it profit you? Jesus Christ said, if your right hand will make you to go to hellfire, that place, it's better you pluck it too. If your leg will make you to go there, it's better you cut it too. He's telling us how severe that place is. Iku will be suffering. Death itself will be suffering in hell, will be crying, oh, no death. It's a place of pain. And at least if they are beating you now, you know that a time is coming that somebody is going to stop, Abby. If they say Bobrisky now is out of jail, Abby, 6 months, and she's celebrating. Abby, is it he or she? Celebrating now. Jordan Jusibe pay 6 months. But hellfire will need date. If you spend 1 billion years in hell, the journey just started. The journey just started. The same way in eternal life. So we are not just here, to waste your time. But prepare your mind, understand the move, the timetable. Understand the timetable. It has been written. So we look at the church. And today we are going to finalize that. We have done that of Philadelphia and Laodicea. Those are the last two. I stopped at number 5, and our pastor took 5, 6, and 7 with us. And they were very expository. I'm not going back there, but just a kind of general review. So that we look at it. How on earth, brethren, how on earth will Jesus categorize all churches to 7 and only one is without fault? Only one. Only one is without fault. Let me see. Okay, I'm not just going straight to that angel of the church straight away. Okay, so we have the 7 churches, the Ephesus, you understand, which is called loveless church. Simna, which is called suffering church. And a lot of people now that are in the suffering church now, what's in that one see? That's why there is no conclusion about them. Because most of them will eventually, through that same poverty, enter hellfire. Because what's in born, what's in come, what's in sorrow, they are murmuring, they are complaining. And still they are in that poverty because they lack knowledge. Then we have the worldly Pergamum, the worldly church called Pergamum. We have the wrong doctrine, Thyatira. We have spiritual dead, Sardis. But we have spiritually alive, Philadelphia. And we have complacent, Laodicea. Laodicea is very common. Laodicea church entered Nigeria in 1974. And began to manifest and take ground in 1978. The same year I was born. And they continue to work stronger and begin to quench the power of revival. And now we have so much Laodicea church. So much Laodicea church. So we have looked at them, Sardis, and we look at the which one is this? Yes, Philadelphia. And when I was praying to God about church, I told God, the reason why I don't want to start any church, I'm evangelical now. The church is now up to, will be 12 years. We are celebrating ministry of how many years? 24 years. So I enjoy the ministry aspect of it apart from the church. So I've been on the feet for almost 12 years before God is saying start a church. So I was so reluctant in starting the church because I don't believe that we still need to say another thing again. Why can't we strengthen the one that is on ground? And this is one of the encounters I have. I don't have a church. There are churches.